Well, good morning, everybody. Well, it's the next day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video from last time. But this is the very next day. All this is settled up. You can see it just kept coming out throughout the night. At least here it did. And I hope this will show you guys, even the ones that say they're insulated like this one, doesn't mean that it's truly all the way insulated. So, I mean, yeah, for the most part, I didn't really have to put much in there. But once I got to, I think it was this hole, man, I put the whole can in there, guys. So it was going all the way down through here, the side. It was going down through the bottom. And you can hear it kind of popping and open up just a little bit. But like I said, it didn't like open it up so much where it like deformed the cooler or anything. So this should hold the temperature a whole lot better than what it did before. So now that it's all set up, you can see it's all dry now, and it takes about 24 hours or more for it to dry, so keep that in mind. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start taking all this stuff off. Which you want to leave it, because if you don't, what you're going to do is you're going to smear that stuff on there and you'll never get it off. But you can see there, it came off pretty clean. So I'll go through here, break all this off. I'll take a knife, a razor, and I'll cut off all these little edges. Make it smooth. And then like I said, this cooler is going to actually hold our eggs. Now, what I'll probably do is I'll get some like ice packs or something to put down in there, one or two, because I don't want it to where it's going to like really change the temperature that much. But if it gets like 90 degrees or however much it's going to get in that little building, I don't want that cooking the eggs or making the eggs go bad. So I don't want nobody getting sick. So we'll just kind of keep it cool in there, not cold, but cool. So we will put this in the produce market, and people can just come get their eggs, put their money in the donation box or the money box, and they can just help themselves. So again, you don't need to spend no $400, $500 or more for a Yeti cooler. You can just go get you a cheap cooler, which this one really wasn't cheap, guys. Jen, she paid $70 for this, because it did have insulation in it. I didn't know it until after I drilled the holes. But it's a lot better now. And you can drill a hole up here, which I might do that, I don't know. I might just go ahead and fill this up too, but heat rises. It's mainly the bottom, because like I said, the heat rises, the cool goes down. So I'm more worried about the sides and the bottom than I am the top. So yeah, this ain't too bad cleaning. And if you guys are wanting to do this for yourselves, for like taking to the beach or going fishing or whatever, you want to keep your cooler nice, what you can do is you get you a piece of plastic or like a big trash bag, cut it open. Go ahead and overlay it, push it down in there, kind of hold tight whenever you use your drill, and then drill it. That way you've got this whole covering all the way around, and then the next day you should be able to kind of break it loose and then pop it up, and you shouldn't have anything. So, but like I said, it's coming off pretty easy. Just don't let your kids around it, because little kids, they're going to be wanting to play in it. And again, if you do get it on you, use some WD-40 or some PV Blaster, and that'll take care of that. All right. So pretty much got it clean. But where I use that drill, some of that plastic has kind of went up a little bit. Oop. So what I'll do is I'll take a knife and just kind of go over real easy. Just cut it down even. definitely want to shut all the way. We don't want no little gaps. Alright, so I pretty much got this all cleaned out. Most of this now is just stuff kind of just clinging on there. It's off there. It's just static electricity just kind of holding it on now, which I ain't too worried about it. What I went ahead and I did is I got some caulking. Got my caulking gun and everything. And there's a few holes where you can actually kind of see down in there. So I went ahead and I went around the whole thing and caulked it. Now, I don't know if this insulation stuff will hold water. I'm assuming it won't. But it does kind of look like a sponge, you know, whenever you break it open. And I don't want to take no chance of holding water or getting getting mildew or mold or anything inside of it. So I went ahead and I put some of this caulking on there, and I'll let this set up all day, and then I'll come and I'll cut it just the same way I did. I'll probably use a razor knife, something a little sharper, and then we don't have to worry about that. I don't know if I'm going to make a box for it to set in, or if I'm going to make like a bench with a hole in it for it to set down in. That way they can go ahead and put produce and stuff along the sides of it or not. But I know Mom's saying that I'm going to need more shelves in that produce stand, so.
So guys, this is our farm market. We have our sign up over here, and Philip, we have a cooler down behind these boards, so he's just kind of closing it in. And we're going to put eggs in the cooler, and then we'll put our produce, and I plan on putting some candles and different things out here too.
Eventually honey and that type of thing too,
honey,
right?
When we have honey, we'll be putting the honey out here. So as we get things this spring and summer, we'll be able to put it out here and advertise and hopefully get some business. Big helpers.
Thanks, son.
No, turn around. Then you gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Okay, and as you can see, we've boxed in that cooler, and it'll still be easy to open up the lid. Somewhat, he still has to work on it some, but it'll be easy to just open up the lid when he's all done and grab a dozen eggs out of there.
Meet the newest addition to Chamberlain Family Farms. Brand new. Mommy goat is still cleaning up, so I'm not gonna mess with the babies.
This is a boy and that's a girl.
Phil there, he's saying that one's a boy, one's a girl from what he can tell. We're not gonna bother her, but he's looking pretty careful. One's definitely bigger than the other one.
Now one, the girl over there, she was just born.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't got her cleaned up all the way yet.
Wagging that little tail though.
Yep. Yeah, she's definitely a girl.
It'll be fun to watch them play over the next few weeks. Says Mom.
Pay attention.
That's a boy. That's a girl.
Yeah, hello.
Good job, Papaw.
So cute.
No, don't pick him up, bud.
They were standing, they had their back. What are you doing?
It fell in that water over there and got all wet. It's kind of nippy out. Trying to dry her up. Anyway, trying to dry yet.
She looks very content.
Yeah, she's wet, that's for sure.
Yeah. She just up and fell into the water?
Yeah, she was in that feed bucket and then jumped into the water trough.
Oh, did she get herself out or did you have to get her out?
She jumped out.
Well, that's a good sign at least.
You know she's got to be warmer this way than she was.
Yeah, yeah.
Try to dry her up there a little bit.
Let's go.
Mama goat doesn't like the dog getting too close. Baby here is saying, Mom, Mom.
Oh, Mom. Don't do
Here, going over to Mommy. Go to Mommy. Go to Mommy. Go to Mommy. She's taking care of some extra babies because the mom, I don't know, she just wasn't doing a good job or something was going on, and so we kind of combined two litters, and the mama taking good care of them. They're right next to each other. You can see the babies are still little compared to the size of my hand there. So, got some precious little babies here. That one looks kind of like the mom, doesn't it? Pretty pretty. We had to take the birthing box out of the pen because the babies were jumping out and not having much room. Something that I like to do here is to give Phil the first harvest, even if it's a small harvest, of the season. So we got some lettuce, some spinach, a little bit of basil from our greenhouse this time instead of directly. But it's got some of his special dressing on it. And he gets the first harvest of the season. Don't know why I did, but I guess it's just because I love him so much. But I'm going to make that a tradition that he gets the first bit every year.
Good.
Tender, right?
Yeah, it is. Really good.
Well, I'm trying to plant some sunflowers. And I've been going along through there. I'm going to make a circle. And then I come across this. So I plant through them, around them, or shoo them away. Well, I decided just to plant around them because they're so beautiful. And it's nice seeing the butterflies here.
What are you doing, Violet? Being good. What are you guys doing? Ginger, you're gonna be in trouble. That dog, I tell you what. Are you sure? Huh? Are you girls sure? And they're off. We hope you enjoyed watching Chamberlain Family Farms. You can contact us at chamberlainff@gmail.com. You can also check us out on Facebook, Chamberlain Family Farms. We hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe.